Happy Friday the 13th. Super excited about today. As you probably know, I'm going to do something cliche.
Jackass!
But, I guess not too cliche. I'm going to do a Jason piece today. But I'm going to do something different than I've done before. I'm going to attempt to do a multi-part stencil with spray paint on this canvas. 2 canvases. I don't know how it's going to turn out. I've never done it before. It's kind of, you have to be very careful about lining things up and getting everything perfect. So we'll see how it goes. I don't know, but hopefully it turns out well. I think I'm going to do a regular Jason, and then I'm going to do an 8-bit because I have blue and purple spray paint, so why not? And I'm also going to clean my studio up because it's freaking disaster right now. I need to sweep and get stuff organized. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, I watched Cold Detective last night. What is up with that movie? I didn't get it. The ending sucked. I mean, it was all right. There was some decent kills in it, but what? I don't know. I didn't really care for it. I just thought that it was lacking. I hope that they bring it around. Maybe the next one, but we'll see. The ending just was, it left me. I looked over at my girlfriend and I was like, what the hell just happened? I don't, that was it? Okay. So, yeah, that was, I don't know. I am a day behind on my Halloween sketches. I've been working on pieces. Worked on this commission piece for this guy. He wanted the Michael Myers house with a pumpkin on the front porch. And we were talking back and forth, and he said he wanted to do a quote for the movie on there. So I just put this quote in there. I actually really like the way it turned out. Every kid in Haddonfield thinks this place is haunted. Well, it turned out pretty cool. It really does kind of tie the piece together a little bit better. So, yeah, I'll have prints of that at some point, I'm sure. It's been so long since I've read this children's book. I'm sure I'll pick it up again because, I love it. But, God, everything I saw was like Carol, but I don't think that's right. But I did this, the light's pretty crazy in here. Did this Where the Wild Things Are piece last night for day 11. Pretty stoked. Then I worked on, I don't know if it's the official name, but just the spider head from The Thing. I did my own take on it. I'm a very asymmetrical person, so when it comes to getting symmetry right in faces, I am kind of rubbish. It takes me a long time to push around, so I just did a zombie face and kind of had a lot of fun with it. I think it turned out really well. Really excited about it. I don't know, I just sat there and drew at work between phone calls, so I thought that turned out really cool. And then I also did the face hugger at work the other day. I thought it turned out all right. I've been wanting to draw this for a while and just hadn't got a chance to, and somebody said their favorite movie was Alien at work, so there we go. And then I attempted to do my take on the Toxic Avenger, but it's rubbish and I hate it, so I probably won't do anything with that piece at all. Maybe it's going to end up in the circular file. We shall see. Anyways, I hope everybody had a fantastic week. It is Friday the 13th, and we are going to do it. I'm hoping we're going to do an awesome Friday the 13th piece. I'm really stoked about this Jason piece that I'm going to do. It actually kept me up all night last night. I got about 4 hours of sleep. I was just thinking about what I can do for detail, and I was looking up reference images. So, yeah, I'm pretty stoked, but we shall see. Yeah, let's check it out. So, my thought process here is that I'm going to do, I have this piece of construction paper that I've had since high school. So we're talking,
Don't judge me.
well, I graduated in 2002, so I've had this for 15 years, toting it around. Yeah, that's terrible, but art supplies are expensive, so I had this bunch of construction paper that I used to do like portraits on when I was in high school in an art class, and I'm thinking that I'm gonna cut this into a fourth, and that way it's the same size as this, so I have the exact same size paper on every one, and it'll be easier to localize what I'm doing. So I'm going to just draw a line right here with this terrible Sharpie. And then I'm going to oh, is it not big enough? Oh, it's got to be big enough. The line's just not quite. Yeah, it'll work. I'm going to draw. Oh yeah, we're good. I'm going to draw this line here. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, so I have my image laid out. So I'm gonna cut everything out that would be black.
This song's called State of Mind. It's about going back to your hometown and hating it and loving it at the same time. It's hard to stay sober in this fucking town. It's always hard to get there, it always brings me down. I'm driving to the setting sun. The only way to get there is straight up one. I feel like I'm in high school, dealing same old shit. But people never change, it's a never-ending pit. But when I hit the bar and drink a few cold beers, never see it coming, but I end up yelling shit. Take me home. Salty air hits my face, I know where I belong. Take me home. Love and loss we share, but the hope is never gone. Take me home. This empty house and these four walls will never be the same. Take me home. We all come and go, but the state of mind remains. This time I spin away, it's like it's never passed. I reconnect with friends, I could never make it last. But when the night is over and I fall into my bed, I always wake up sober with a pound in my head. I realize I miss this town, I've been home all along. The only thing that I can do is write this fucking song. Take me home. Salty air hits my face, I know where I belong. Take me home. Love and loss we share, but the hope is never gone. Take me home. This empty house and these four walls will never be the same. Take me
Well, that sucked. It's too wet. Looks like I'm gonna have to start over on this one. Let your shit dry first.
Song's called Peanut Butter and Jealous.
Relatively new song.
So. Okay.
Take a breather. Holy cow, I haven't sweated this much in a long time.
Please don't hate me, going crazy. Try to stay strong, keep cool, but please don't hate me. I'm going crazy. I try to stay strong, keep cool, but I fail just to set the record straight. I need you here with me every minute I'm awake. I want you here with me just to set the record straight. I need you here with me every minute I'm awake. Just everybody in the room, it's all me cause it's shit on you. I'm going crazy and there's nothing I can do. Going crazy without you. Please don't hate me. Going crazy. I try to stay strong, keep cool, but I fail just to set the record straight. I want you here with me.
Yeah, dude, we are. Right?
Trying to be like hell.
So it is 5 o'clock right now, and I have been so busy today that I have not eaten a thing. So I'm finally getting to sit down and eat some food. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do anything else for the rest of the day. Anyways, hope everybody's having a great Friday the 13th. Good morning. It's like 6:30 here in Oregon right now, and yes, I'm awake. Been awake for about an hour and a half. I've already went and got my Dutch Bros, which it's getting super cold in here, so iced coffee is probably not the best, but it's my favorite thing. I drink it every day. But since I'm up, I figured I'd come out and make a little bit of a video. Something I've been wanting to do for a while is talk about different artists and that I like a lot, and I love their work and it inspired me as an artist. So I'm going to just talk about a handful, and I'm going to insert some images in here, hopefully, if I can figure out how to do it. I do everything on my phone, so yeah, I'm limited. But first artist I want to talk about is Van Gogh. Now, Van Gogh, not a pop culture artist whatsoever, but he painted stuff that he loved, and how he inspires me as an artist. He painted how he felt, and there's a lot of emotion in his paintings, and that's why I absolutely love it. So he's he was a fantastic artist, and definitely one of my favorites. He just painted and painted and painted and amassed this huge amount of work in his short painting lifetime, because he didn't paint for that long. And he's one of the most revered artists of all time. Another artist that I've been following for years, but who's now seeming to get a lot more recognition, is Uncle Pigor, Eric Pigors. What's cool about Eric is he's kind of a cartoon artist. He is a cartoon artist, essentially. I found him through, oddly enough, Wednesday 13. He had done the album cover for Frankenstein Drag Queens from Planet 13, I think is what it's called. Like Wednesday's first band he was in. And I loved the artwork, so I had to figure out who did it. So when I figured that out, I went and I picked up his art books and got a whole bunch of his stuff, and I just really enjoy his work a lot. He's a fantastic horror artist, and he does his own thing, and he does a take on, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but check him out. He's a fantastic artist, and his prints are super cool. He sells originals. He's actually got some pens that he's working on right now. I picked up one of his pens. It's amazing. A lot of detail for a pen. Oh, can you see my breath? It's freaking cold out here. But I don't want to do this in the house because everybody's asleep right now, and I don't want to be a nuisance. So, yeah, check out Uncle Pigor, Eric Pigors. I will leave a link to his Instagram down there, so check him out for sure. Another artist that I really admire a lot is Christopher Uminga. I don't know if you've ever heard of him or not, but I've been following his stuff from comic conventions. I picked up some of his prints years back at when I went to Wizard World Comic Con here in Oregon at Portland, and I love his work. He's so like childlike and cartoony, but he does a lot of horror themed characters and things like that. So his work is fantastic, and he has his own style. Which, as an artist, it's very hard to really get your own style and to create a niche for yourself. And he has done that. He has definitely done that. He has his own style, and everything's very universal among all of his pieces. But it's so unique, every single one of them, and I really love the way he approaches that. Another artist that has influenced me a lot is Stephen Quick from the UK. I started watching his time-lapse speed painting videos, I don't know, 5-6 years ago. And his work is phenomenal and inspiring dude. I've conversed with him a little bit on social media, but his work is just amazing, and he inspired me to want to do my speed painting videos and to push my art further and do different things. And while I'm nowhere near the level of artist he is, his work is awesome. All pop culture based, which I love. It's what I do. So yeah, definitely check him out. I will leave a link for him as well. Another artist that most people probably won't know is Adam Michaels. He has Adam's Art Box on Instagram, and he's probably influenced me probably more than anybody in style and things like that, because he does a lot of watercolor, pen and ink, which I love to do, and it's just right up my alley. Now my level is now nowhere near his is, but I've definitely appropriated a lot of his technique into my own, and yeah, he's amazing. Like I said, I've talked to him a little bit on social media as well, but he's a phenomenal artist, and definitely check his work out. Lots of horror art. He does the Halloween art challenge, and that's really what inspired me to do it as well. So he does a lot of splatter and drip and all the things I love, the unpredictability of what paint can do and what it may mess up. You never know. But definitely check his work out. He's phenomenal. Pretty high realism in his work, but at the same time a lot of brushstroke. And again, going back to Van Gogh, if you see a pattern of the artists that I follow and love, you'll see a lot of that in there as well. So I haven't been filming much today. I've just been cleaning my garage and doing random stuff around the house. So I've been doing a lot of painting today too, but I just haven't had time, or I've just been doing stuff that I've already filmed, so I didn't really want to refilm that. But I did want to show you guys a few things that I got today. I didn't purchase them, but my buddy Travis, when he was going to school this last week, he found these outside the school, and they are freaking amazing. He sent me a picture of them and grabbed them for me, but they are so freaking rad. They are just rocks painted as Frankenstein's monster and the Bride of Frankenstein, and I love these. They are so cool. See if I can get in close there. that. I mean, it's not super technical, but they're just super rad. And then there's this one here. I love these. These are so freaking cool. He also grabbed this one, but it's kind of scratched up. I guess it's from Princess Mononoke. He explained it to me, but I don't remember what it was. But pretty cool as well. But these are freaking amazing. I am in love with them. They're just gonna sit right on my table with all the rest of my Halloween stuff forever. But yeah, so definitely want to show you guys those. I am working on a few things right now. Al's Horror Shop reached out to me today, asked me if I'd be interested in doing him as a Garbage Pail Kids, and I was like, yeah, absolutely. So I am currently working on that. I don't know if I like the way it's turning out right now. I may do something different, but I'm not going to show you because I don't know if it's going to be in the product. And then I worked on a few more Jason pieces today. I did another 8-bit. This is the 8-bit I did today, and I put a moon in the background, and I haven't touched it up yet, but it looks pretty good. I love the way the moon turned out. And then I have this board that I have friends sign, and I painted one on this board. It's just this signature board that I have up in my art studio. Kind of fun. And I paint random stencils on it. Currently working on a couple more Jasons. And this one, the moon turned out really well, so I'm excited to see how it turns out on this one. So, anyways, just wanted to show you guys what I was working on today, since I didn't get a chance to film anything. Yeah. Stay tuned for more. What's up, guys? So, not a lot going on today. It's kind of freaking cold right now, and I don't want to be out in my studio too much. So, I've been doing a little bit of artwork this morning, not much though. I don't know if you can see these. I ended up doing 4 Jason spray paint pieces in total. And I did 2 8-bit, and then I did 2 blood splattered regular, because they look pretty cool. But let's go take a look at there. So these are the blood splattered, and one of the 8-bit. I put a moon in one of each. I thought they looked pretty cool. Anyways, just thought I'd give you guys an update. What's up, guys? Just wanted to say thank you for watching, and make sure to leave a comment below, hit that like button, subscribe, and definitely, if you want to see any particular artwork, leave me a comment. I love to hear what you guys have to say. I do go through and read everything, even though there's not a lot right now. But I'm always looking for new artwork to do. So if there's anything in particular you're looking for, or that you'd like to see, definitely leave me a comment. Like I said, always looking to do new stuff, and to learn about new horror movies, or anything in general, really. I can do all kinds of different artwork. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up, say adios, and we'll see you next time.